Yeah. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your friendly neighborhood KLA, Cloud the Wanderer, and I have a special guest. His name is Carlos Farias. I forget. Am
That's
I?
right. Yeah, yeah, that's
Carlos
perfect.
Farias of Wicked Comics. He's the creator, artist, writer. How you doing, Carlos? Welcome.
Hey, doing good. Thanks a lot, KLA, for having me on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen your work on Instagram, and I was curious, like, what is Wicked Comics? And I was like, wow,
Sure.
Now go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, Wicked Comics. Yeah, I started it about, I would say about 4 or 5 years ago, and we're basically just an independent comic book publisher. Everything is original, and that's what we aim for. Just making original characters and stories.
Okay.
Something
What
along the
kind?
lines of like Image Comics.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. I see it. Like, but what's the difference? Like, what makes Wicked Comics stands out than all the rest of the comic books? If you mind asking.
I would
If
say
you,
just I guess just the originality. Our first comic release was Clown Man, which is a comic about a clown character. And he's a anti hero, but I think that's what sets us apart. Everything is different. We try to, and with each story we release, we try to do something different.
okay. Yeah, you have like various stories. I mean, yeah, I noticed you have the lichens. Like, you made a comic book series
Yeah,
out of that. Let me show that. Like,
yeah,
that's cool.
that's gonna
Like, yeah,
that's
like what?
that's our new release. I brought some of my pages too. Um,
Okay.
if you could see, I brought some of the original artwork.
Yeah, your screen is
Um,
a little blurry. Uh, I forgot to tell you that, but
uh, is that a little bit better?
nah, I can't really see it. Okay, yeah, nah, that's fine. Show it again. Show it again. Show it again.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's one of our pages. But yeah, it's a comic book about werewolves. You know,
right.
uh, it takes place in Transylvania. But a little bit about the premises is these four vampire hunters have this task of hunting for a Dracula, but in the process something happens and they this curse of lichens gets released into Transylvania, so the city is cursed and they
Mm,
haunt the city for eternity.
mm. Okay, wow.
But it's
You know, I know.
something along the lines of like not exactly like Underworld, but it's different.
Okay, okay. I thought that's where you got it from, the underworld thing. Like you probably kind of like because I see artists do that. Like they'll like do their own version, or like even writers like they'll do like the Star Trek series and use their imagination on it and stuff. That's what I thought you was going for, but it seemed like you doing
Yeah,
something totally different.
yeah, it's totally different, but definitely it was an inspiration. Um, all I would say, like all the characters and all the stories are always like an inspiration I get from something.
Yeah, yeah. So
Just like Clown Man. This I'll show you Clown Man.
okay.
Um,
You
Clown
know
Man
what?
is
You don't even have to explain it. Like I got the video, so they can show it.
oh, okay, cool.
Clownman
Yeah,
Issue 1
But
check it
yeah,
out.
but
follows the story of a circus performer called Chris Mason. A clown performer who crosses the path with a ruthless crime boss. Waking up in a hellish nightmare, he becomes a victim of an unspeakable crime. And as a result will gain new powers. Left to discover the horror that lies inside Dark City. A new vigilante will emerge fueled by vengeance. One who uses a symbol of a smiley face. Don't forget to smile.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
that
if you see, he's yeah, he's definitely, I would say, I got the inspiration like from the Crow and the Joker mixed with the
yeah.
Punisher. You know, it's kind of like a combination of all those characters, but different.
Yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, that I noticed like the Joker and the Crow mostly. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't
That
know
yeah,
with the Punisher. Add with the Punisher though. That was cool.
yeah, but yeah, that's how I kind of came up with that, you know. And
Yeah,
yeah, each episode, each issue, he meets a different villains, you know.
right. Right. Like what was the
So it's all,
process of I'm sorry. What was I was going to ask? Like what's the process of creating this character and story and all that stuff?
you know, first off, it starts with an idea, then then afterwards, you know, I'll work out a few like rough sketches, and then the character keeps on evolving, you know. So it's like a lot of times I don't get it the first try. A lot of times it takes weeks, maybe months, even to develop that character of the look
Mm,
that you want that character.
mm. Yeah, yeah. No,
And
I
even
try to do. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
oh no, even sometimes fans, they send in like fan art, and then sometimes I'll even change things of the character, you know, based on just their recommendations.
Oh, okay, okay. So you got like fans that give you advice.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes they even they write to me and things, you know, like, oh, you know, maybe why don't you have him do this, or have him, uh, you know, have this type of villain. I like to see something like that, and then I try to work something out.
No, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So you do this by yourself?
Yeah, yeah, by myself. Everything is just it starts with pencil, then you know, I ink it, and then I color it on the computer.
Okay. Did you always have like this plan of just like making your own comic book publication?
You know, you know, it was always in the back of my head, but then you know, I decided just to pull the trigger and just, you know, try to do it, you know. And then now, with how everything is, you know, it's so easy for independents, you know, to release their comics. It's not like before that you had to get a publisher. You could do it on your own, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever like go to like comic book conventions?
And that not before, but with Wicked Comics, I did like
Oh, okay.
how many? I did like two or three conventions, and they're always fun.
Okay. So there was a lot of feedback that you got there?
Yeah, yeah, and it's always good because, you know, you always meet new people, new fans. So I think, yeah, cons is always a good thing to do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like
It's just
how many
with COVID, you know, I stopped going because it was you know, that whole mess that happened. But
right,
yeah,
right.
definitely maybe with a new release, with maybe with Lycans, I'll try to maybe hopefully go to a con.
No, what made you decide to come up with like Wicked Comics and just do like superheroes and the imagination that you have?
Um, you know, I guess it was just always I was always inspired by like I said, like Image Comics, and you know, the way that they branched out on their own to do their own thing. You know, I never wanted. I have so many ideas that I didn't just want to work for another company when I had all these ideas that I had. You know, that's
Right.
why I guess I pursued Wicked Comics. You know.
Okay. 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 Yeah, let me showcase some more characters. You have the Bloodstone. Now, what's this about?
Oh, Bloodstone. That comic is about an assassin called Bishop Cross. He comes in contact with this fallen angel that has this deadly stone called this Bloodstone. You know, and then he gets the stone, and then he becomes this new Blood Guardian, and he becomes like this protector over this city called God's Land. You know, so it's like
Mm,
he's like a gothic, almost like a gothic Batman, you know, protecting the city from all these different demons that are attacking the city.
mm. It's almost kind of, for some reason, it almost kind of like, reminds me of Spawn a bit.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
Spawn is one of my favorite characters. So definitely, he was a big inspiration with this character. You know,
Yeah.
but definitely, it's a different story.
Okay. All right. Like how far is the story? Like is there like
So
is there a graphic novel or?
so far we got 2 issues. So and each issue is about 25 pages. So we got about 50 pages so far of Bloodstone. And then
Okay.
we did a Kickstarter for Bloodstone which got funded.
Okay. When you say we, like who else is you got other people working with or?
Oh, no, no, I just mean Wicked Comics, you know. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
definitely, you know, the plan is definitely, you know, if we continue to get success, you know, to hire some more artists, you know, just to get the books out there quicker.
Yeah. 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 Like for you, like how how like how long do you like make a comic? Like you write and draw and do all that and put out the comic. Like how long does it take you?
I could do I would say if I, you know, if I put all my energy into it, I could do one maybe like in 5 to 6 months, you know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
from beginning, yeah. You know, it's just that it takes a lot of time because, you know, between the coming up with the story, the sketching, the inking, the finished product, you know, then you gotta make sure all the sizes are correct. So it's a long process.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine, like not everybody can do that type of thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times it's um you know, they work in teams. You know, it's like 4 or 5 guys working on one book.
Yeah. Then you got
Yeah, this is
this.
this was the cover for this is Cronus. I mean, this is the Bloodstone 1
Okay.
cover.
Yeah.
And
Wow, you
Bloodstone 1 is like it shows the origin of the Bloodstone, you know, basically where the stone came from and everything. So that's issue 1.
right. Wow. Yeah, I need to read these comics, check them out, just I
Yeah,
just seen it
definitely.
on Instagram and I was
I
like,
tried to
wow,
send you I tried to send you as many as I had. It's just that I've sold out of so many copies, you know. So I
yeah,
really
it's
don't
cool.
I don't keep a lot of physical copies of the books. You know, I usually just for crowdfunding. You know, I just order for the crowdfunding.
Yeah. No, you was gonna with the Cronus? Like what's this
Oh
about?
yeah, Cronus. He becomes a slave to the underworld, and then he has to. His journey is he has to find this special warhorse called Arion. You know, so he has to
Mm,
go through all this. I would say it's close to like a Hercules meets God of War type of story. You know.
mm. That's sound original. Wow. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
so but it takes off a lot of Greek mythology, you know. So you're gonna see minotaurs and everything related to Greek mythology. Like an issue one, you see a Medusa. So every issue you see a different type of Greek mythology type of character that he battles or fights. But it's an original story.
Yeah, this is cool. And then you got you also hold on. You also have this.
Yeah,
You
that's a
have the Dragon Master.
this is a it's called Dragon Masters. That's the story is basically the main character is his name is Draco. He's a dragon slayer, and the story takes place in a different world planet called Dragonia. You know, and it's they're basically under war with the a group of warriors called the Slayers. So it's basically he's part of the Masters, and then they're battling the Slayers. You know, so it's this ongoing war for um for Dragonia. You know, so it's something similar to I would say like almost like a Star Wars. You know, the Jedi's versus the Sith. You know, so it's kind of like a mix of that, but fantasy, but with
Mm,
dragons and everything with fantasy.
mm. Would you do? Would you see? Would you see it as like a movie or something? Like I don't know. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
going too ahead. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I could see some of the titles becoming movies. Like I actually did. If you haven't seen it on our YouTube channel, I did a Clown Man movie, just like uh, it's uh, it's a live action movie. But yeah, I definitely could see the titles going into movies.
Oh, so you did a Clown Man action movie?
Yeah, it's about an hour long.
Oh, okay. Like how did you do that? Like
Oh, it was all I shot it. I made the costume and everything. I had a friend of mine help me with it. He's actually in the movie. He's one of the crime bosses in it. So it was just me and him. We basically he acted in it, but
yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
it took a few months to do it.
oh, okay, okay, all right. Like how did you do it? Like if you don't mind like explaining it, like just like you just wrote the story, or like you did the outfits and like the setting of it. Like how was
Yeah,
that?
pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, the clown man costume. I made the mask and everything. Um, Made the costume, and then we found uh, we found a couple locations. Like we found a bar type of atmosphere for the shootout scene, and but everything else was pretty much I did with green screens and just editing.
Oh yeah. Oh, you good with special effects like that?
Yeah, I dabble in it.
Yeah,
I try to do a little bit of everything.
that's cool. You ever thought about like animating it?
Yeah, yeah, we actually have. I saw on the YouTube channel. There's an animation, a clown man animation that's like 10 minutes long. So if you ever get a
Oh,
chance, I'll send you the link. And it's a whole.
well,
It's about 15 minutes, but it's a whole
well,
animation.
I'm at your site now. Hold on for a second.
I
Yeah,
think it's called Clown Man Animated Series.
Clown Man animated series. Well, I'm at your site now.
Let me
Wicked
see.
cartoons.
Wicked
Which
Cartoons. Yeah, it should be under there.
let me see. Okay, okay, yeah, I see it. Hold on. And who did that? You did the animation to this?
Yeah, yeah, I did the animations on a program called Anime Studio.
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah, you
how
basically
did?
could you you could animate 2D. It's a 2D animation program. You know.
Okay. Was you always like did you learn animation like in school or anything like that, or you self-taught?
Yeah, yeah, I did. I got a scholarship to Savannah College of Art and Design, and then
Oh wow.
I finished my degree to on in Miami International Art and Design College.
Oh, okay. What made you at one point like just like do like on comics instead of animation?
Um, I just like the physical aspect of making comics. Just like uh, using just a pencil and pen to make your creations more than a
Mm.
computer. That's why I like making comics more.
No, okay. Okay. So you almost like a Tim Burton, like in comics.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Tim Burton is an inspiration. He does a lot of. I like his work, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, Walt Disney, definitely like Walt Disney is a big inspiration too.
yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Now what was the program you did on this again?
That program's called Anime Studio. It's not too expensive to get it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you could animate. Yeah, you could do animations like you're seeing there. Simple animations.
Yeah, this is cool. Wow. And how long did it take you to do this?
I would say that one took about a month. It was a lot of work
Yeah, I can imagine.
because you gotta make the characters. You gotta find the effects to match the what's going on in the story. That also takes a lot of time.
Yeah, yeah. So like you said, like he was a circus performer and then he just became like this vigilante.
Yeah, because something happens here. There's a crime boss uh, that it crosses paths with him, and then he ends up getting these special powers. So he
Mm,
has these special playing cards. He has electricity abilities.
yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Glad you like it.
Now who is these guys?
Oh, that's a gang called the Renegades.
Oh,
In
okay.
issue one, he goes to this gang territory called the Renegades. So that's pretty much you see that in the comic too.
Right. Yeah. Is this the only animated thing or animated like series that you made out of your comics?
No, no. I also did. I did Cronus. I did Cronus, and
Mm,
I did another cartoon called Agent Duck, which
okay,
is
hold on.
So I think there's like three of them.
Okay, hold on. We on. Okay, this is the Cronin. So I got you. All right, we going.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole story there.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I think you're taking it kind of a little different, you know. I mean, there's other people that also do with the animation and that, but yours is a bit kind of unique in a way. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we try to
I,
at least incorporate almost like what would it be like if it was a movie.
right. Why you call it Wicked Comics out of curiosity? It's because it's just wicked, like
Yeah, I guess our story because our stories are I guess they're not exactly darker, but they're a little bit edgy. I guess that's the word. They're edgy comics, so that's why I call them wicked.
got you. Wow, this the water is wow. That's crazy. Like, what did you do to make that realistic?
That I think I used. I also use a program called Maya. You know, it's a 3D
Oh yeah,
program.
right, right,
So
yeah, yeah. I know about
I use a
Maya. Yeah.
combination of and sometimes I just use stock footage. You know,
Mm,
things that are royalty free. Also, so for overlays and things.
okay. Do you by any chance do you have like a wicked comic version of Wonder Woman?
Uh, you know, we got right now we have over I think close to 300 characters. You know, so definitely
Okay.
we
But I
definitely might
noticed
come
you.
up with.
No, I'm sorry. I think you have like another guy. He's called Justice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Justice is uh, you know, definitely inspired by by Superman or those type of superhero type characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, his story takes place in the future. Earth gets destroyed, and then
Mm,
the last of the people that survive Earth, they go to this planet called Solaris,
okay.
and a city called Asteria, and then it's a city that's always getting attacked by different type of alien creatures or different type of creatures, and then they come
Mm,
across a justice symbol, and they unleash them to like protect the city.
mm. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, this is cool. This is cool. And then you had another one that was called Agent Duck.
Oh yeah, that's a cartoon. It's like a duck that's like James Bond.
Oh, I gotta see this. Let me see. Check it out. Let me
Yeah,
see.
that one's pretty funny.
Wow. Do you think you kind of inspire people to like make comics?
Definitely, a lot of I get a lot of messages that people they decide to pursue, do their own independent comics. Showing what you could do on your own.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is cool. It's like Howard the Duck or Daffy Duck type of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
Donald Duck.
Is this comedy or like comedy mixed with action, drama, or something like that?
Yeah, it's like comedy. It's like comedy mixed with action, I would say.
Oh. And you did all this by yourself?
Yeah. That I used the same program, Anime Studio.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. Maybe you could send me a link to that. Yeah, let me check that out. Cause I do a little
Yeah,
animation also and stuff. I try to
yeah,
do,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could
Yeah.
get it, I think you could find it on maybe like on eBay or something.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I took in like a couple of animation courses. I took um I took one for like traditional animation and one for stop motion animation, you know.
Oh, okay,
But
stop
this
motion. Okay, nice.
yeah, but this was like what like maybe like over 10 years ago at the School of
I
Visual
never
Arts.
I never tried stop motion, but I know that takes a lot of time to do.
Yeah, yeah. I even like took one class, like a 1 day course of it also, with basic things where you move like objects. Yeah, and then you just animate them and stuff like that. So
Got you.
yeah,
Yeah, you gotta make you make like a figure, like a puppet.
right. Did you ever do like After Effects? Because this is almost like I would say like a
Yeah,
bit of After Effects.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've messed with. Yeah, I have After Effects too. So I also add some effects sometimes with After Effects.
Now that's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. So and you did like the voices too?
Yeah, I also did the voices. Yeah, yeah, I do the voices.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this is
And
cool, man.
I'm sure with AI, you probably could get more voices now. So I think it's a good thing for
Yeah,
independence. AI stuff.
yeah. I noticed with the AI things, like especially when they do like certain like ideas, like they own imagination with things, like it's not consistent.
Yeah,
Like
I
say
don't
like
use it. I don't like it for images.
not go
Yeah,
ahead.
and it looks very
Yeah,
it looks very plastic. I don't like it.
right, right.
Or the hands. It messes
Yeah,
up the hands a lot. From what I see.
yeah. Especially like with the face, like they have like good concepts of things, like good imagination of things, I'll see like somebody doing like a Thundercat preview movie, and then they'll get like some actors doing it, but then it's not consistent. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's where
yeah,
it
you're
kind
right.
of,
Yeah, consistent. Yeah, it's lacking consistency. Definitely.
yeah. Yeah. So we could let me see what else that I we haven't seen, or we seen Clown. Okay, I
One of
guess
our
we could show
a big character of ours is called Kill Switch. Uh,
Kill Switch. Yeah, I think
I don't know if you saw him.
hold on.
He's the character with the big K. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of our big characters. I would say him, Clownman, and Bloodstone are three big ones. But
Mm,
Kill Switch is he's an assassin called Bishop Cross. He gets
okay.
put through this program to become the perfect kill agent. So every episode he's going on a different mission with his agency. Um,
Mm,
like in issue two, issue three, he's gonna go to Mars to this prison, and he's gonna it's a whole specialty mission. He's almost like the Navy SEALs, but in the future. He goes through the toughest missions.
okay. How many issues of this that you do have you done?
So far we have two. We have two
Okay.
issues so far, and then I basically wrote issue three. The script is ready to go. So all the characters you see, is the plan is to keep on making more issues.
Yeah. So how long you did this to? How long did you do Wicked Comics? Like for 5 years?
Yeah, so far I think we've been already 4 or 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
Oh.
we
At
have
what?
a 12 comics so far.
Oh. At what point you just like say, hey, I'm gonna do Wicked Comics? You did have you did you do like a regular job, or you this is just part time for you?
No, actually, now Wicked Comics is just is a full time job.
Oh wow,
It's just
that's cool.
it takes up so much time. But before, yeah, I had a part time job, and then I would do this on the side. So I had two jobs, but I
Mm.
made the time to work on the comics.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Like wow. Oh. I think I could show another video. Let me see. Are you drawing? Let me see. Have you watched like do you watch like some Marvel cinema and stuff like that, like comic book movies?
I do, yeah.
Oh,
Definitely Marvel, DC. They were always the inspiration. Spider Man. So yeah, definitely, I'm a big fan of the big companies.
oh, okay. You got any particular movie you like, or you really can't tell?
Um, my favorite superhero movie. Definitely the just the yeah, definitely like the Batman movies and the Spider Man movies are
Hmm.
always a big inspiration.
Yeah, 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 man. Yeah, I like the Clown Man stuff. You had enough. Let me see. Did he have another one? Let me. Okay. Now this is the Chronos, right? Or this is something
No,
else different?
that's a Bloodstone. That's a
Oh,
Bloodstone issue
okay.
too.
Okay. Alright, alright. Wow. I like the like what make you consistent of drawing? Like do you get is it like to a point do you get tired of drawing?
I would say no. No, you never
Mm,
really get tired. I think that it's almost like a battle with yourself to keep on getting better. That's why I never really get tired of drawing, because like you're always improving. It's not. I would say this comics is opposite of, like, say, if you play sports. You as you get older, your abilities they go down. But with art and comics, your ability goes up as you get older.
mm. Like what would you say to somebody that struggles like with drawing and stuff like that and just trying to just get better?
I would say first study the basics. Like, get a good concept of anatomy, lighting. And then I would say secondly, find an artist that you like. And then try to not exactly copy his style, but try to get some ideas of what your style could become, based off of that artist. That's what I do. I
Mm.
look at the artist that I like, and then I try to not exactly copy it, but I get inspired by those artists.
Yeah, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, because I remember like I would kind of like draw from the comics and stuff like that, like draw like panels and stuff, and then draw the
Yeah,
action
I wouldn't
sequence.
like I wouldn't recommend you doing that exactly, because then
Yeah.
you're never gonna really develop your style that way. You know,
Okay. Mm.
I think it's
Yeah.
yeah, definitely no. Look at comics for a good for inspiration, but try to get your basics down first. Anatomy. Um, Also, just you got to become a good storyteller too. You know,
Yeah.
with comic books. You're basically you're telling a story with images.
How did you develop like with the storytelling? It was it through school or it was just a constant practice of doing it.
I would say more I think constant practice. You know, repetition, repetition. And you're gonna see with each comic you release, you keep improving.
Yeah. Because I've talked to people like some people like they like that have started their own comics and they didn't go to school for it. They just did it. You know, they came out
Yeah,
with their comics and stuff.
some people
Mm.
they do. They just something they did on the side, or they liked, and then they do it. So I wouldn't say you have to go to art school. If you have the talent to
Yeah,
do it, you could do it.
yeah. I did a little like some art stuff. Well, let me show you. Let me show you real quick. Hold on. So I did this story. I don't know you can see it well, but hold on. Let me switch it up to my camera and stuff. All right, so I did this.
Okay,
I don't know if you
nice.
can see
Yeah, I see
this.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I see it.
yeah, yeah. I did like a story of this guy. His name was Han Sheen, and he was like a general, and his story was like humble. Like he was, he was poor, and then he always had a thing for martial arts and stuff, and so he met up with this guy, and the guy was challenging him to like crawl between his legs because he stopped him from crossing the street and stuff. And so it was to a point where he had to make a decision to if he wanted to chop his head off or something like that. At that time,
Right.
he would have got in trouble, executed. So he did the most humble thing, and he just crawled between his legs and stuff. This really was like a contest for arts like a art school that I graduated from. Like the art instruction
Nice.
school. Yeah, I did
Yeah, I
that.
could see that. I could see that. Definitely, like as a manga, an anime.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I'm not really consistent. Really, I just stop doing it. Sometimes it because sometimes it kind of I ain't know where it would take me. So and then I got caught up with other things around me and stuff like that. So like I would just draw if I felt like drawing. That's why I was asking you like the consistency and stuff. So
Yeah, you gotta definitely. Yeah, you gotta be consistent. That's the thing. It's
yeah,
almost like it's almost like working out. You gotta be consistent with it.
yeah,
Don't let too much time pass too. You gotta be consistent.
yeah, yeah. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you.
No, you're
Yeah, I
welcome. And
mean,
yeah, I really I like your artwork was nice. I like it like as like a manga. I could see it.
yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. I'm not too crazy about manga because it's like, when I was a kid, I liked it, but it's like everybody doing that style and stuff. So it's like, it's okay, But
I showed you. I have one. I don't know if I showed you this one. It's kind of like a manga. It's a Dead Samurai. I
oh
don't know if you
yeah,
see
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I think I
I sent
think
you. I sent you a copy.
yeah, I seen that one. Hold on. I think let me see. Was it this
KLA.
one?
I sent you a copy so you could read it.
I thought I had that part because I did like I put together a video of you drawing and then with the Dead Samurai, but that's okay. I seen the Dead
Nah, don't
Samurai.
worry.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, KLA. I sent you a copy so you could check it out.
yeah.
But it's
I'll check it out.
definitely definitely I got inspired. I definitely like Afro samurai and the samurais and mangas. So it's not exactly,
Yeah,
but that's definitely an inspiration.
yeah. Have you ever seen Ninja Scroll?
Ninja School, I haven't. No.
Oh yeah, you got to check that out. That's like it's a 30-year-old movie, but it's like a dude. He's like a wandering samurai, and then he gets caught up into this thing where he has to fight these demon ninjas and stuff, and it's so part
Sounds
of it.
cool.
It's a bit political with the Takugawa clan and stuff like that at that time, and yeah, yeah, you check it out. Ninja Scroll. It's an animation.
Ninja School. I'm gonna check it out. Thanks for
Yeah,
recommending it.
Yeah, they have one that's a series. I didn't watch the series like that, but the movie it's 1993. So the Ninja Scroll.
Oh,
So check
okay,
it
right,
out.
yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty not super old, but it's older. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, so like, do you have any? So what's the plan for 2025? Real quick.
The plan is, yeah, definitely. We're gonna be releasing Lycans and Dragon Masters issue 2. And then we're gonna continue on with Clown Man 3 and Kill Switch 3. So just
Yeah.
continue releasing comics, and then we're also. I was gonna show you, Kelly. We're working on werewolf action figures. You know, if you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah. I seen. I think I
it's
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold. Yeah, I didn't even get to that because I think I. Oh crap. Yeah, I didn't put that there. Yeah, but I seen the action figures. Now, did you sculpt that? You sculpt the action figures?
yeah, sculpting. Like I actually did. I was gonna show you. We did a justice. You know, I don't know if you
Yeah,
see the J on it. Yeah,
yeah,
those are, like the prototype. That's the head. But yeah, I also do work on action figures.
yeah. That's pretty dope, man. Like, yo, you sculpt before too? Like,
Yeah,
was you?
just
Wow.
a lot of times I sculpt. I use this special clay that turns into plastic. And then I
Okay.
make a mold out of that.
Yeah, you could do like stop motions with that, but do you have to get like a bendable armature and stuff? You make sure like they
Yeah,
bend and stuff.
if you would want to do stop motion, you would have to exactly. You would have to do ones
Yeah,
that you could pose.
yeah, yeah. I think
But
you could do that.
that's a good
Yeah,
idea. A
yeah. You
stop
could check.
motion.
Yeah, you could just look at like tutorials. Like if you're not sure with the armature and stuff. Yeah, you can check it out.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. But yeah, stop. Yeah, I definitely want to try stop motion. That's at one point.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's cool. Like we said, the Tim Burton, he does a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, that'd be really cool, man. That'd be like you. It'd be like real different because I do see other animators. They'll do like stop motion with superheroes, like licensed superheroes like Superman and Spider Man and all that stuff. And then you doing your own characters. Wow, that
Yeah,
that's that's
that's a good idea. Yeah, I think
yeah.
that'll be cool.
Yeah, yeah. I'll check that out too. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, I'll try to work. I'll try to work on something, Kelly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I wouldn't mind having you again, in the future, and we talk like maybe a
Oh
year from
yeah,
now.
no,
Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely, Kelly. Whenever you want, if you see something that catches your eye or I release something, sure, I'd love to come back on.
yeah, man. But let me leave you alone because I gotta go somewhere. But it was a pleasure meeting you, man.
Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting you, Kelly, and yeah, thanks again for reaching out.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. You're always welcome. You're always welcome.
Thanks, thanks,
All right.
Kelly, and thanks for everybody for watching.
Yeah. All right, folks. Like and hit the like button, share. Yeah, and that's it. Y'all, I'll put the link for Wicked Comics in the description and tune in. Yeah, I'll check out the comics too. And thank you for sending me those links. I appreciate it. I'm gonna,
No, you're
I'm gonna look
welcome.
into
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
everybody stay wicked out there.
yeah. All right, folks.
Take,
Later.
take care, Kelly.
All right.